right, about ready to get underway here for game number 2 of the District 8 hockey tournament. Farmington Tigers wearing their orange jerseys. They're the away team today, taking on the Eastview Lightning. They'll be wearing the white and blue. Tigers will be going from right to left. Tonight we have Brady Bowen net, coming off a solid performance last night from Miles Gorman in net. Unfortunately, Tigers with quite a few penalties and kind of got stuck with a few shorthanded goals, giving up a few shorthanded goals. So see if they can clean up the game tonight and beat Eastview. The last time these two faced each other, Eastview ended up winning. That was, I believe it was our last game of the season. So kind of a must-win game here for the Tigers, otherwise they'd be playing for last place or for, I think, 7th place. We'll listen to the announcer now.
Starting by the small team, starting with the Farmington Tigers. At center, number 3, Jackson Danielson. At right back, number 81, Gage Grimm. At left wing, number 1, Ryder Lucha. At defense, number 29, Caden Aslin. At defense, number 41, Adam Ahomal. Goaltender, number 77, Grady Poe. And the rest of the Tigers. Now the starting lineup for the Eastview Lightning. Center, number 97, Noah Freeman. Number 7, Bill Palmer. Number 93, Jordan Battlechuck. Defense number 40, Jason Pitton. Defense number 95, Joseph Pearl. Goaltender number 26, Ethan Bummer. And no rest of the Lightning. Let's play hockey!
Taking the opening face-up here, we have Jackson Danielson, Gage Grimm on the left. And Ryder Mucha on the right wing. Back of defense, we have Caden Aslin and Adam Moald. Lightning up the near side. Dump it in on net. Bad save there for Grady. Over to Aslin. Aslin up to Mucha. Mucha gets a poke away at the red line. Picked up again by Mucha. Dumped in. Stolen by Grimm. Grimm had Becker out in front. He took it behind the net. Kept in by Schlaffman. Schlaffman to the middle. Is he going to get a shot? He gets a shot. Bad save there. Blocker save by Eastview. Now Eastview up through center. Pass was off the mark. Picked up by Becker. Becker gets ridden into the far side boards. Picked up now by Schlaffman. We have Schlaffman and Summers. Back to Schlaffman. And he went down. And Eastview will dump it all the way down. Should be an icing. The face-off will come back here to the left side of the Eastview goaltender. Shot went behind net by Summers. Eastview kid. He clears it out. They're going to dump it all the way down. Should be another icing on Eastview. Face off back in the Lightning zone. Should be on the right side of the Eastview goaltender now. Grimm taking the face off. Face-off won by the Lightning. Picked up by Danielson. Danielson makes a move to the middle. Skates it in. Shot. Save Eastview. Good job by Danielson. Dangled around an Eastview kid there. Now we'll have Grimm on. Taking the face-off. Sheemer Quam on his left. And Ryder Mooch on his right. Mold and Aslan. Sorry, Mold and Danielson back to defense. Lightning pick up that face-off. Skate past Danielson. Dumped in by Eastview. Picked up by Sheemer Quam. Picked up by Eastview on the far corner. Poked away by Grimm. Now Grimm up the near side. He has two open. 3-on-2 here. He's going to take it all alone and poked away. Picked up by Mucha, shot. And Moald can't quite hold the zone there, so the puck will come back to neutral. Moald sends it up and in, picked up by Eastview. Picked up now by Sheemer Quam. Sheemer Quam sends it over to Danielson. Nice pass there. Danielson dangled past the kid. Now into the Lightning zone. Now Eastview coming the other. Summers gets a pocket pick, turnover there. Risky turnover in the Tiger zone. Back up to the point. And shot from the point, blocked out in front by Danielson, picked up now by Grimm. Grimm up the near side. He had two other players there. He'll take it in by himself. Finally sends it across, picked up by Eastview. A little back and forth here. Tigers not quite accurate with the pass. Picked up now by Becker. Summers took it from Becker. Becker now into the zone. His attempt to dump it in was blocked out in front by Eastview. Puck now deep in the Tigers' corner. Picked up by Graham, sent up the boards to Summers. Summers has Becker wide open. Nice sauce pass to Becker. Becker's all alone on the breakaway. Becker shot. Oh, and just deflected off the glove there. Nice opportunity there. Awesome pass by Summers. And Lightning dumped it in. Moald touched it, so they're going to wave off the ice. Now Moald up the near side. He sends it up for Schlafman. Schlafman got hit by a Lightning kid there, so couldn't grab the puck. Now Eastview's coming back the other way. They skate past Aslan. Picked up now by Sheemer Quam. Dumped in and on net. And we get another save for Grady. Puck picked up now by Sheemer Quam. Sheemer Quam taking it all alone. He's going to do a little stick handling, gets it poked away, trying to take it into the zone. Lightning will dump it all the way down. That should be nice. And face-off will come all the way back down into the Lightning zone. Guys, for the stream. We've tried 2 different hotspots and the Wi-Fi and nothing works, so. Eastview up the near side, sent in on that, poked away by Grady, sent into the boards by Summers. Shots deflected up into the corner. Myers sends it up to the Lightning defense, dumped back in by the defense. Centering pass, shot, save Grady, and he'll cover it for a stoppage of play. Good job there for Grady. He's been playing phenomenal lately. Is deflected up and out of play. Nice save by the Lightning goaltender there. 6:04 left to go here in the first period. Pretty even matchup so far. As far as shots on Graham back at defense. Face off won by the Lightning. Mucha goes down. Lightning up into the neutral zone. Picked up now by Mucha. Mucha goes down again. Slow to get up. Looks like he may have landed on his wrist wrong there.
Get there, Eastview!
Sheemer Quam skated past that one, couldn't quite get the puck picked up. Sent around to Becker. Becker up the near side. Becker to the middle. We got 3-on-2. 2-on-2. Becker to the outside. He's got the speed. Centering pass. Picked up by Grimm. Grimm shot wide to the right. Good pass there by Becker right to the slot. Now Eastview hustling up the near side. Becker and Meyer put an elbow into him. Come away with the puck. Grimm now. Yeah, Jackson wide open. Grimm getting a little dirty there. Cross check in the back. He's got to stop that. Tigers can't give up a shorthanded goal. Picked up now by Meyer. Tigers just kind of all looking around here. Eastview finally comes away with it. They skated in, shot, pad save both. Picked up by Danielson. Danielson sends it up and into the neutral zone. Eastview with the long breakout pass there. Sent up and in. Haslin chasing. Haslin up for Danielson. Danielson up the near side. He sends it up to Summers. Summers has Schlaffman in the middle. His pass was deflected. Picked up now by Moald. Moald flips it up for Danielson. Nice pass in here. Picked up by Summers now. Summers makes a move to the middle. Dangles past one kid over to Schlaffman. It was right on his stick. I don't know how he didn't catch that one. Picked up now by Moald. Shot from Moald, deflected by Danielson out in front, and that was almost in. They're going to say it was played by a high stick. I don't know if that was above the crossbar, but it was close. 3:32 to go here in the first period. Still tie game 0-0. And it was played by a high stick face-off, come all the way back down to the right side of Grady. Schlaffman taking the face-off. Summers on his right, Becker on his left, and Aslan and Mold back at defense. Shot deflected out in front by Schlafman. Now Schlafman and Becker. Schlafman puts on the brake, sends it over to Summers. Not sure how he didn't catch that one. Caden fans on the pass. He sends it back into the corner. Picked up now by Lightning. Picked up now by Becker. He stole the puck. Good defensive turnover there for Becker. Now Becker with the shot again. He sends it up into the head of a kid from Lightning here. Lightning sent it back behind the net. Summers chasing, and he can't quite hold the blue line. Now Summers, we got a 3-on-2 if he skates, but he ended up losing it there at the blue line. Kept in by Schlafman. Schlafman over to Becker. Becker's wide open. Becker with the shot, and just hit by the glove of the goaltender there for the Lightning. Good save. Go get him, Summers. Lightning clear the puck into the neutral zone. Tigers change up a couple. Becker now up the far side, near side. He makes a move. He's got Mucha wide open, and Mucha finally gets it. Becker's going to go off, and Grimm comes on, picked up by Schiemerklum. Now Mucha, he just whips it towards the net, picked up by the Lightning. He runs into Mucha, and Lightning are going to send the puck all the way down for an ice. 1:28 to go here in the first period. Shots on goal are tied, dead even, 7-7. Face off won by the Lightning. Grimm taking the face off. And face off won by the Tigers. Sent in by Graham, bouncing puck, picked up now by Schiemerklum. He backhands it back behind the net, picked up by Grimm. And puck stolen there now. Eastview coming up through the center. He lost it. Tigers didn't go after him though, so it was easy for him to pick it back up. Last minute here of the first period. Picked up now by Grimm. Now Meyer with the puck. Meyer backhands it up for Mucha. 2 seconds to go here in the first. Kept in by Mucha. Now Moald. Mucha again. He backhands it. Go back and forth. Lightning are going to send it all the way down. Are we going to get an ice here? And face-off won by the Lightning. And that'll do it for the first period. Shots on goal after the first period. We have 8 for the Tigers. Face-off won by the Lightning. Lightning back behind their own net. Here versus couldn't get the shot off. Feel it could have been great, couldn't quite capitalize. Danielson sends it in. shot by Becker, nice. Slap shot by Becker, nice shot there. Just a little ball back to Danielson. Danielson slap shot deflected by the shot there. Just a little ball back to Danielson. Danielson slap shot deflected by the Lightning. Back to Daniel. Back to Danielson. Haslin backhands it up to Danielson. Out there to touch it. Haslin backhands it up to Danielson. Out there to touch it. Off Summer. Off Summer. Good job. Good job, stick with it. Great job, stick with it. Great. Up to Jock and another kid can stand on his Jock and another kid can stand on his feet, so he falls and stop. Falls and stop. So they were Schlaffen battling. Schlaffen gets in a neutral zone. Becker hustling. Is he gonna get there? And Schlaffen gets in a neutral zone. Becker hustling. Is he gonna get there? Becker gets there and dumps it in. Becker gets there and dumps it in. From defense. Good defense. Face off won by the Lightning. Shot poked away by Daniel. Face off won by the Lightning. Shot poked away by Daniel by Summers. Puck now picked up by Summers. Meyer rode him into the boards. That could have been a penalty there. That was more of a into the boards. That could have been a penalty there. That was more of a penalty than the last check-in call they called, but now we're gonna get a penalty. On Graham. That was another miscue. Now we got started on Graham. That was another miscue. Now we got started poke away. He dumps. Lightning. He dumps. Lightning. Face off won by Becker over to Meyer. Meyer sends it up to the defense. Face off won by Becker over to Meyer. Meyer sends it up to the defense. Slap shot from the blue line. Blocked by Becker. Becker's got the speed. He tried to make a move and couldn't quite dangle past him. Good hustle though. Now picked up by Meyer. Meyer goes down. I think they gave up 5. Meyer goes down. I think they gave up 5. Now picked up by Schiemerquam. Schiemerquam hands it right to the Lightning player. Picked up by Schiemerquam. Schiemerquam hands it right to the Lightning player. And they dump it in. Comes all the way down. The down picked up. All done. Slept. Slap him and Meyer back to defense. Face off won by the Tigers. Meyer took his time on that slap shot. It was deflected. Pokes it away. Becker with an pokes it away. Becker with an elbow to the head. Offsides. Second frame. He has offsides. Second frame. He has Grimm on his right. And dumped in by the Lightning. On net. Pad save. Goes down there, boys. Nobody in front of the net. No passes being made. Nobody in front of the net. No passes being made by broken up by Schlafman. Now Schiemer Quam. Schlafman. Now Schiemer Quam. He's got a couple open. Picked up now by Summers. Summers just sends it in neutral zone. Aslan up for Schlafman. Schlafman dangles past a kid. Shot deflected by the Lightning skater. Schlafman again, centering pass. Nobody standing in front of the net. Nobody in the slot. They're all 10 feet to the left side of the net. Now Lightning coming back the other way. Turnover there in the Tigers zone, picked up by Schlafman. Sends it up for Grimm. Interceding zone there. So coming back now by another pass. He battled 16 for the Lightning and 13. All right, third period getting underway here. We have Schlafman taking it for Becker. Becker poked away at the blue line. He gets back to it. And it looks like his shot was deflected back into the neutral zone. Moald. Good job not letting them get the shot. I sent Summers to the bottom. In for Mooch on his left and the neutral zone. Dump back in for another Lightning offside. Sorry, Graham. Picked up pass by Danielson though. Hooked away by Meyer. Picked up by Mucha. Mucha gets his pocket picked at the blue line. Lightning coming back the other way. Hooked away by Meyer again. As it would come down by Great. Ball, Quam. Now by green pass. It's right there. And the Lightning. Becker centering pass intercepted by the Lightning. Now Meyer with the puck. He takes his time. Weak slap shot, about 15 feet left. Meyer green pass. Third green pass. Kicked away by Mucha.
Drop it!
Mucha.
Drop it!
Lightning sent it in. Hoffman will be taking some defense. Hoffman will be taking some defense. There's three with the passes. Picked up. See what happens. Each your back. Each your back. Got it. Good save by the Lightning. Good save by the Lightning. Sides there, going back and forth. Back and forth. Face off one by the Lightning, dumped in. Meyer chasing. Meyer fanned on the pass up for Grimm. Grimm was wide open. Now back to Graham. Graham sends it up for Danielson. Danielson on the far side. He's got Mooch open. He had Grimm way open up top on the blue line. Now Grimm takes it in. See what happens here. Turnover there in the Lightning zone. Picked up now by Grimm again. Now, minutes period. Goal 20. They're going to get Schlafman back at defense. Schlafman now to the middle. Schlafman with a shot. Hit the post. Almost bar down, but it was bar out. Schlafman with the puck again. Schloffman lost his stick and shot on net will be covered up by Lightning. Same line still out there. They can't make me wrong now. Face off won by the Tigers. Summers up for Moald. Moald skates it in. Moald making some moves on the far side and shot and gloved by Lightning. Well, I was wrong. No goal there for that line. Now they're going to bring out Grimm, Lucha, and and looks like they gave him Grimm hustling. So there. And that'll be an offsides. Third period here. Schloffman taking the face off. Danielson on his left. Summers on his right. Aslan and Moald back to defense. Face off won by the Lightning. They won pretty much every face off tonight, I think, except for maybe a handful. And can't get that one going for a minute and a trip. And it's a tripping. Schloffman taking the face off. Still Danielson and Summers at wing. Meyer and Graham back at defense. Lightning wasting some time here with the line change. Now they're going to switch up Grimm and Meyer. Danielson. Backhand centering pass. Picked up by Lightning. Away. Up the near side. They skate past Grimm, skate past Poe. Now picked up by Grimm. So pulling shots on goal, 22 for the Lightning, 20. Picked up by Mo. Dangles past everybody there for the Tigers. Nobody. Lucha sends it over to Schloffman. Everyone's do it here. Full and 2